Hello, everyone. Welcome to Paper Pumpkin Live with me, where I, Danny Garola from stampinthepinkblogspot.com, are going to show you some assemblies of these cards. I'm going to go ahead and do the two cards that they show us in this paper pumpkin, along with a couple of alternatives that I'm kind of going to be casing off of what I've seen. I'm going to be changing some of those things up. I think I'm even going to be doing a scrapbook page for you guys. I saw somebody do it and I thought, I'm going to change it up a little bit, but I kind of like the idea she was going with. So I'm going to kind of just stick with that. Let's see if we are actually going live here to make sure all is good in Facebook land. Hello, Mom. I can see that we are actually up and going because we do have someone in the room now. Let's see. Where am I? I think I'm even going to be doing a... Okay, we're here. You know how I love the echo going on in these videos of mine. Oh, makes me crazy. And why I always forget to turn the audio down before I go into that. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. Oh, hold on. Let's get... Oh, there we go. There's another light. Now you'll be able to see what I'm doing down here. Sorry, my hair is crazy wild today. I just remember how, like in my last videos, my hair was awfully gray. So I just went in and fixed that issue. We're taking off up to Phoenix tomorrow. My youngest has a neurology appointment up at the big hospital up in Phoenix. So yay us, we get to go on a little adventure up the highway. It takes about 2 hours or so depending on traffic. So on about the paper pumpkin, we are no longer able to get the box that I'm going to share with you today. So here's the deal. I like to show you guys these boxes just to let you know what comes in them, the different things you can do with them. I know a lot of people feel that, oh my gosh, I don't know much about stamping. I don't know much about crafting. This is your one-stop box. Honest to God. The only thing you need to add to this box are paper snips and possibly your adhesive. They do come with the little adhesive dots. Snot dots are what I call them. I know you guys have watched me in the past talk about those, but it does come with those. And like I said, paper snips and all of the little sentiment pieces already come pre-perforated or perforated or however you say that word. So all you have to do is poke those out. If they want you to add some dimension, they put dimensionals in there for you. It's honestly, like I said, the one-stop box. This box is $22 plus tax, but free shipping, or shipping is included in your $22. So you figure, how often do you spend $22 on pretty much nothing? This way, every month you're getting a different kind of card or craft. It's not always a card, but for the most part, these are cards that you can send to others. In this kit that I'm showing today, the Here's to You, it makes 8 cards, just the standalone the way it is. And then, of course, you can get on, Pinterest and some of the Paper Pumpkin Facebook groups, and you can see alternatives on there as well and change these things up as much as you want. So what is coming up for this month? So the way Paper Pumpkin works is our kits are a subscription. You can buy prepaid cards through the Stampin' Up! Store, and then in turn already have your paper pumpkins paid for. But the best time, ooh, there's a bug. The best time to do that is during celebrations. Buy your prepaid subscription then you know you're going to be having, you know, a higher amount, probably over $50 if you do like the 3-month subscription. That way you can get free product from Celebration. In the meantime, do your monthly subscription. Like I said, $22. That's including shipping. All you pay is $22 plus tax. And you get these boxes. And then you have cards to make, you know, for your friends and family. And then you can start the journey of stamping. Each box every month comes with a ink spot. Is that glare bad? An ink spot. And I have it upside down, so you can't even read it. This is Calypso Coral. Beautiful color this month. It is going to be continuing into the new catalog. This is not a color that is leaving us. So just to let you know, great way to start getting your ink pads in these little blocks, because you have those forever. They also come with an exclusive stamp set that you will never get anywhere else. It's only exclusive to your paper pumpkin. So that's why you have to sign up for these in order to get the kit. I am showing you the kit that is now no longer available. That's what I do, is for the month that we're in, that paper pumpkin is for. So this month's kit that I'm showing you is March's paper pumpkin kit. It is called Here's to You. It is no longer available. We are now into purchasing I know this is backwards for you guys, the So Cool paper pumpkin. So the way this runs is it runs from starting the 10th or starting the 11th all the way through the 10th of the following month. So this will be April's box. You could purchase starting as of March 11th and then goes through April 10th. So you've got some more time to go ahead and purchase this box. This box is pretty neat. It is more towards obviously summertime, as you can see with the color and the fruits and the sun and stuff. It says, indulge the craving for warm weather and cool summertime fun. This kit, about this kit is, it includes enough supplies to make 12. So like I said, this kit that I'm showing you today makes 8 cards. This one will make 12 fresh, fun-shaped cards with coordinating envelopes. Features vivid watercolor images, 2 matching sticker sheets, and a versatile stamp set with sentiments the entire family can use all year long. Fun for all ages. Make lasting memories when you share the fun with the special kiddos in your life. It's a cool, fresh way to share your passion for crafting and engage them in creative pursuits they can enjoy for a lifetime. Coordinates with the exclusive Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper from our JJ mini catalog. Combine the kit with the paper for even more creative possibilities. So in our JJ mini catalog, there is that ice cream suite that they have in there. This set coordinates with the Designer Series paper, the DSP, you guys always hear me say, the Ice Cream Corner. So just to let you know. So this you can purchase and sign up for the subscription for this through, what did I say, April 10th. I don't even know what month I'm in. Oh my goodness. So don't let this slip away. You're going to have fun with the grandkids or with the neighborhood kids, or if you do any kind of daycare and you want to have some hands-on projects, these boxes are excellent for that. Kids can get their hands right in there. They're going to make cute little ice cream cone shaped, or it says fun shaped cards. I don't know that it's ice cream cones, but I was just assuming with the ice cream paper. My bad. Also, what was I just going to say? I don't know. I'll put a link on the Facebook posting here that will take you directly to the paper pumpkin so you can get started with your subscription. All right, let's go ahead and get turned around here so I can show you this awesome Here's to You box. All right, shut your eyes. All right, are we good? Okay, looks like it. I'm tangled up here. Okay, this is a really neat box they did this time. Normally our boxes are completely red, which let me show you last month's box. Last month's box was completely red. This is how it normally comes to you. Every once in a while, they will do a specialty box like they've done this month. Sorry, my fingernails are gross and black. I tell you they're not dirty. It's just from dyeing my hair and having fingernails. I put gloves on, but my nails that are a little bit longer go right through those rubber gloves, and this is what happens. Can I just fib and say that I was stamping and I got ink on my hands? That's better. All right. So like I said, this box is an exclusive box for this kit. Also, this kit was an exclusive. It came with a free sponge and these 4 free stencils. This is not a normal thing. Normally these do not come with these stencils, but this month they threw in a couple of freebies. Look at these mountains. And you know what's really kind of neat is I was going to grab a piece of scrap paper and I forgot. Let me grab, okay. I know this is Daffodil Delight, but look at this. You slide your paper, and of course that paper's a little too wide. Let me see right here. Okay, I think, no, that one's gonna be too wide too. Oh my goodness. Don't I just have a, there we go. All right, this tape, I know it's the completely wrong color, but look, you can slide this behind here, and when you go to do your sponging, you can then, we're going to cut this, and then you sponge, and that's what creates those mountains. Then, if you want, you can come down here, create this mountain this way, or go this way, and you could have your darker mountain here. You can flip this over, say you want it this way. Take this, put it inside of there, or again, you can go this way on this mountain range. So that's the really cool thing about these. Then you can come in here and do your clouds. Once you have your little mountains down below, you can slide this in. That's what's really neat with having these things open. We're going to be using this one today, this Sunburst. All right, so let's get to it and show you the cards that come with this. Let's get these out of the way. I'm going to cut this now, so I already have it done. Jason's happy to know that I colored my hair. Well, good thing he hasn't seen me in a while, because it was awfully gray, I tell you. Stress be real in life, and it has really been making me lose my hair, and it has been making my hair gray. But guess what? That's a thing with age, and I just don't care, because you know what? Age gracefully. It's what they say, right? So I have to, it's hard to embrace that and think, oh my gosh, I'm aging. But then again, hey, guess what? It's a fact of life. All right, so I did 4 of these. You can cut these down even smaller, but the reason why I do 4 is because then I can pinch this, put it in my ink, and then I have enough bulk to hang on to, and it still has a big enough surface that I can stamp and do things with. Okay, so let's move this box over. Like I said, you get a Calypso Coral. So pretty much the only thing you're going to need is your snips and your adhesive of choice. You can either use your liquid glue or your Stamp and Seal. I just tend to always go for my liquid glue because it's just handy. It also comes with some of our dimensionals and some baker's twine. Then, where did my other little ones go? I opened this up earlier because I knew I had to figure out what I was going to do for you guys. There is our stamp set. So cute. Can you see? Let me get a piece of white paper and put behind here so then you can kind of see those. So all the best for a happy, healthy, and prosperous year. Here's to you. Congratulations. Happy birthday. May your journey through life take you to many new and exciting places. Look at these trees, the birds, and then some, flourishes. It came with craft. These are so neat. These are craft envelopes. So you get 8 of those. I've already cut one up so I can show you guys some alternatives. But it came with, so you got 4 of this style. These are meant to slide inside of your envelope. You will put glue and adhesive on the back of that and then slide that inside of there. Or you wouldn't even need to glue that part. I would just put glue up here and then just stick it in there, because here's the part that's the lick and stick. You know how you have to lick that to seal your thing? I would really only put glue here. It's not like that inside part is ever going to come up. So isn't that kind of cute how it covers the inside of that to give you some coordinating decoration in there? So it comes with 4 of that pattern, white on the back, and 4 of this pattern. Very fun and happy. These, I really like this set also for the fact that it is not only feminine-y, I think it looks kind of masculine as well. All right, then it came with 4 of the petal pink, and that has this already placed here, the little scenery. Those are white in the inside as well. Then it came with 4 of, and I have one cut for our scrapbooking page. It came with 4 of these little sceneries. So see how this coordinates with the inside of that envelope? Pretty cool. Then you have a sheet of your little sentiment banners or borders. You have a bunch of these little ones and then 4 of the big ones. Then it comes with the clouds that you're going to add, and then some, I guess these are probably sentiment pieces. I'm not sure yet. We're going to have to put this together to see what these coordinate with, but those are in Old Olive. And then it came with 4 of our Pretty Peacock. Now, Pretty Peacock is going bye-bye. It's one of our end colors that are leaving us. I hope, and I will keep my fingers crossed, that they bring this back at some point in time. Pretty Peacock is such a beautiful color. There's a couple of colors in this box that are retiring. We also have the Seaside Spray that coordinates with this. That is this sky color here. It coordinates as well. Again, the Seaside Spray is that lighter blue that's on there. It coordinates with this. So, because of our retiring list and because of our new catalog coming out, you really want to go in and order your stamp pads. I know Rococo Rose is not available right now. They're bringing one more shipment of it in, and then once it's gone, then it's gone. You won't be able to get Rococo Rose again. So our 5 end colors for 2019-2021 are Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, which is this, Seaside Spray, which is that light blue, and the Purple Posy. So make sure you get your ink pads, make sure you get your Stampin' Blends, make sure you get your ink refills, and then get your paper. Then this also came with, okay, so see, there's those little snot dots that I was telling you about that it comes with, your adhesive dots. And then it comes with 2 sheets of these. They're almost like a wood. I mean, I know it's paper, but they almost feel kind of thick, like a thicker paper, or maybe it is kind of a wood sheet because it almost looks brown around the edge. So they're really thick and nice. All right, then our bottom of our, and these come, the way these come every month is it'll be wrapped in this little tissue paper. This will be sealed up in a plastic, but the reason why I did it is because, like I said, I had to come up with some other ideas. All right, so this one, we are going to make both of these 2 cards because, like I said, I want to show you the 2 cards. Well, it makes 8, but I want to show you one of each of these cards that the box actually, you know, is meant to make. I always keep these cardboard pieces that come in this just because you never know when you're going to need a shim to go inside of your cutting machine, or this can always be laid down and it's cushiony. Like say if you go to a stamp party and you know they're telling you that, hey, we're going to be using this stamp set. Well, when you go, you might need something underneath your stamp, especially those photopolymer, which we have in our paper pumpkin boxes. This is a great cushion to go underneath these. If you don't have a foam sheet, use this. It's cardboard, it has a little cush to it, not a lot, but nonetheless, it's better than being on a hard surface like wood. It will make your stamp sets come out so much better. So if you don't have foam, use this. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this first card here. So these are already scored. When you order your paper pumpkin, your very first box will come with a block. Oh, that was the other thing I forgot to say that you're going to need. You're going to need a acrylic block. So your paper pumpkin will come with one of these on your very first box. Then your other boxes that continue on from there will not have one of these. Okay, I'm going to use my own block today because it's just thicker and I can get more than one stamp on there and we can just continue on. But just know you will be receiving one of these with your first box. So they don't even leave that out for you. All right, this is, where is my bone folder so I can get this thing nice and varnished. All right, that goes there. Then we're going to use one of the, they're going to have us use the bigger one, our sentiment piece here. We're going to also be using one of these beautiful, pretty peacock tree landscapes. The really neat thing about this stamp set is the fact that it does have, oh man, this thing really does not want to come out of here. It has the happy birthday and it has the congratulations and the here's to you. Really cute sayings for all occasions. All right, my tree's got a little tweak there. Trying to get that off of there. Okay, we're also going to need one of our petal pink clouds and one of our, I think this is Daffodil Delight. Let me see what the coordinating colors were in this. I didn't even tell you. Told you the other box, but not this one. This has Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, and Seaside Spray. That's right, Pretty Peacock and Seaside Spray are going away, so you're going to want to get your hands on those. And then we also need one of these Old Olive pieces here. All right, now I'm going to move that out of the way. We are going to need, probably I'm going to get the even smaller block for my little birds here, because we need the birds. And then we need the here's to you. I like to lay this down flat so I know that it straightens itself out, because sometimes when you're holding it and you go to lay it on something, sometimes it can get crooked. So if you just lay it down after the stickiness is off your fingers. Okay, that one's too small. Okay, I'm gonna come in with a big one. There we go. Then I know it's straight on there. So on our little bumblebee piece here, we are going to stamp our birds. So when you get these, you're gonna have to take your, and watch yourself, because these snips are so stinking sharp that I'm telling you, it'll take an eye out, or a fingernail, or whatever you hit with it, because they are the sharpest things ever. But then maybe, oh my goodness, I have the biggest struggle with getting these things open. That's why normally I just grab my big one, which I'm gonna do because I can't get that open, and I don't have time to sit here and struggle with that. So I'm just gonna grab the big one just for time's sakes, because like I said, for some reason I cannot get that apart. Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm done. I'm not even gonna try, because I will just get frustrated and we don't need that. All right, so here's the birds. We're gonna lightly dip that. What is that on there? Dip our birds, and then we're gonna set them, how do they go? They go like this, and we're gonna put those right there, just like that. And then on our sentiment piece, we're gonna put the "Here's to you." This Calypso Coral is such a beautiful color. I'm glad they're keeping it around, but it coordinates so well with that pretty peacock. There we go. Alrighty. And we're gonna need some of our, okay, I think we're done with this for now, until we decide what we're gonna put on the inside of this card. Okay, so to this piece here, find the end of our, it's already wound, which is good, because, ooh, we're gonna just take a couple things that maybe that was overkill. So let's go back a little bit and make it not so crazy, and then just snip that off. Okay, hold that round like that. Did you see how I just spun that around my fingers a couple of times? Okay, then I take a small little piece of tape, and then I set this with my, I gotta open this up a little bit because I got my ends too far apart. What a crazy day today has been, right? With this wind and everything that's really whipping around. I don't know if it's windy if you guys are down here in Arizona, but man, it has been extremely windy today. I do not know what the heck is going on. And of course, it affects my daughter very negatively. She doesn't do well with the weather, and when the stars are aligning, or because I know we just had a, I'm gonna slaughter the word, but it's called solstice, I think is what it's called. We just got out of that. My tape was a little bit too long, so I'm gonna cut that tape off, because we don't want tape showing on that, because that's kind of tacky. So yeah, we just got out of a solar solstice, or that word that I'm saying. So it really affects my daughter in a negative way. And the wind, she can't stand the wind. In the last couple of days, it's been extremely windy. I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that a little bit because I didn't quite get that straight enough. Okay, there we go. That's how I want that. All right, so now back over to this card now that we have that piece taken care of. Now we're going to take this little green piece and let me look at this a moment. And it looks like, let's put this here and this here. It looks like we are going to take this with a couple of these, and these are the smaller ones here. I don't believe they're minis, but they are small. Okay, I'm going to put 3 on there because this piece is kind of long that we don't want the center to sag. Okay, so we know this is going to be kind of down a little bit, and then this piece is going to come right here. Okay, just like that. And there are full step-by-step directions that I'm not following in here that shows you exactly step-by-step how to put this card together. And see, and they've taken on this one, you can see when we go to do that one, how we wrap the ribbon around it and then tie it in the back, because we're just going to take it straight along. But they tell you exactly, wrap 26 inches, and here is your ruler. They even add a ruler in there for you, so you don't, you know, you can take this box, go where you're going, grab a pair of snips, grab some glue, and go out on a venture. Go out to the park, sit in the park. Make your carts, have fun. Take them to your grandkids' house. Sit there and do it. You know, if you babysit or if you, you know, just go and hang out with them and whatnot, you've got it right there with you. Okay, put that one a little low. I'm going to move it up here. I want to make sure that when I place these, I don't put them where they're going to be seen on the other side, because that's kind of tacky, right? And then on this little piece down here, I'm just going to cut up this way and then just cut a small piece, because why not, right? You can use this whole piece of dimensional. The whole thing is sticky. So regardless whether it is the actual circle piece that you're using, or that's not circle, but it's like a stop sign, hexagon, whether you use that or whether you use all these pieces, it is all very usable. And if you've watched me in the past, you know that I'm kind of a no waste kind of person. Okay, let me get one more piece. All right, let me pull that off. Yeah, these boxes very much, you know, I'm not going to say pay for themselves because nothing pays for itself, but they very much are one of those things where if you figure what it costs to, budget each stamp set that you're going to buy, and then say you want to buy paper, and if you're on a budget, this is the best way to get cards made or other projects. You know, like I said, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do some alternatives to show you, and I'm even going to do a scrapbook page. So if you're into scrapbooking, this kit does all that. You just got to think a little bit outside of the box on that behalf. All right, I'm going to take this and stick it right there. And this looks crooked to me because it is. So I'm just going to lightly pull those up because this thing was crooked and I don't do crooked. There we go. That's better. All right, then this piece here, move that there, is going to get stuck right on here. But first I'm going to find my I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick it up on top. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up here above this little blue piece because I know that my sentiment is going to stick up there, and I want to make sure that is going to be popped up. So I'm going to do the same thing over here because I know that it's going to work. Now, how they tell you to do this could be completely different than what I'm telling you, but this is just what's going to work for me. And those are awfully sticky because it is sticking to my fingers. So just like that. And you can kind of pull on these and get them to sit how you want them. Kind of like a little lasso. All right, and these pieces are also going to get put up on dimensionals. Ugh. I keep grabbing more than one. All right, there's that, and here's this one. So, oh my gosh, let me just tell you guys, I got a sneak peek of the new catalog, annual catalog. Holy Torlitos, you guys. I feel like I'm doing something naughty by not showing you guys, but I can't show you. You guys will be able to see it on May 4th. But I will be purchasing product from that catalog and sharing product with you guys. And I'm so excited. There's some really amazing items in this new catalog. I think this new catalog has really like outdone itself. I think by far it is probably my favorite. Okay, so that's gonna go right there. So just like that. All right, so that is card number 1. And then we would take this piece right here and put it inside. And it slides all the way down inside of there. And then we will take our glue and glue this right inside. Because when you go to tuck your card in there, that sucker is not moving. Okay, so then your card just slides right in there. And because it goes all the way down to the inside in here, this inside piece, just because you just glued this, that paper is not going to move. So this would just then slide down inside of there, and there's your card. All right, isn't that so cute? Ooh, I just love it. All right, so there's card number 1 from what they want us, what the kit makes. Then card number 2 is going to take the pretty peacock along with that. Where's that? This scenery piece. And I love how they leave enough of a gap around this scenery piece that you can actually see the beauty of that pretty peacock, because it's actually the outline color on our clouds here. Oh, thanks, Mom, by the way, for leaving that Pepsi Zero, because I've been drinking it. So thanks for that. And then it's also the color behind the flowers on the ground. All right, so now we need to take now I can see why they gave us so many of these small ones. We need 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. then we need, first, let's take this to the back. Just hold it right there, and then grab your, it looks like they have it coming right across the yellow part here. See, the nice thing with these kits is it's almost like we're at a live stamping in-person event. I mean, I know we're not, but it's not. It's kind of like that, because then you guys can grab your kits and we can all sit down and do this together. And then when you're done, I would love for you to share, if you're going to make your alternative, or even if you're not, if you're going to just carry on this way, to share your photos on our this Facebook page, the Stamp in the Pink Barn. All right, so let me grab this smaller one, and we're gonna grab that happy birthday, because that's what they have there. I'm gonna stick that there. Ooh, that's kind of hard on the eyes. It's little. Okay, I'm gonna lay it right on this line here, so I make sure I get that straight. Because like I said, that's a hard one. Oh, it just fell. That's a hard one to try to get straight on this line. And then I'm going to set this in between the lines, so I make sure when I stamp that, it's going to go on there straight. If you're watching this at a later date from YouTube, I would love it for you to hit that subscribe button, and then you can hit that little bell next to it, and it will let you know every time I post a new video, and you can see all the new creations that we come up with. I do a every Monday at 6 p.m. I do a Fun Day Monday, where we have a giveaway of one of the cards that I've made from the previous week. So I draw a name, and you get to pick out from, normally I try to make 4 cards. I try to use one whole or one stamp set as my focal stamp set. Sometimes I use sentiments from other stamp sets, but you know, that's just the way that is. And then we do giveaways. So as soon as we hit 50 subscribers on Facebook, we're going to do a big giveaway, and I'm super excited about that. So hit that subscribe button and your notification button so you know when all of our videos are coming. And then you'll know that now on Facebook, every Monday at 6 p.m. we do our Fun Day Monday lives on there. So be sure to come by and join us for that. And the way you enter for the drawing on that is you do your, hit that like button, hit the comment button, or leave a comment, and then hit that share button. Any one of the 3 will get you entered in the drawing. All right, so I just put the 2 little birds up there. We wrapped that baker's twine around there. And then these little pieces here, I'm going to take this off a minute so I can line these up. I'm not sure. Let me look at the directions here and see what. Okay, so it does look like the one in the middle, which I'm going to do first. It's the one that's going to go on here. I'm going to kind of spread these just a skosh. There we go. All right. And then when I go to place this on there, you will see oh, excuse me. guess turn this to the right way, right? That would be helpful. Then that one is going to go right up on top of that twine, or baker's twine. And I'm going to kind of smash it a little bit so I make sure it's making connection with the cardstock behind it under that ribbon. But do you know what I did? It's crooked. Story of my life, right? Crooked, crooked. All right. So there we go. That's straightened out a little bit. These, I'm going to take my little adhesive dots here, and I'm going to put those and this is when your take-a-pick tool, oops, I flipped over. Take-a-pick tool comes in extremely handy. So let's grab that. Okay, then you can take this and take these little pieces off just like that. Okay, and then this one's going to go right below that one. Okay, and then the next one. I think my son is in there downloading a game. I hope it's not screwing with the internet of this video. As I look over there, it looks like it's awfully choppy. But like I said, this will be posted to YouTube, and then you can also watch this as a rerun on Facebook. All right, so one has the dimension, if you can see right there. One's popped up and the other two are laying flat. I mean, if you didn't want to use those, you can come in with just your glue, which would have been a lot faster, but I just wanted to show you. If you didn't have glue, that would work. I think they probably use dimensionals to pop this up, but I already put glue on it. So I'm not popping it up. It's just gonna go straight down, which is okay with me. Okay. Now, again with that envelope, you're going to take that, you're going to slide it in. Just like that. And it, like I said, it sits right below that lick and stick part. And then there is card number 2. The insides are white, so you can add whatever you want to in the inside. So like that says happy birthday, so you could put here's to you on the inside. May your journey through life take you to many new and exciting places. That would be cute also for happy birthday, and all the best for a happy, healthy, and prosperous year. So, you know, very much birthday. All right, so those are our 2 regular cards. Now let me kind of show, not kind of, but let me show you what I have for some alternatives here. And you know what I think I did? I think I forgot my layering circles. I might have to get up and go grab those, but that's okay. All right, so the first one is we're going to grab another one of those pretty peacock pieces. And then, oops, as I kick my light, where did that go? Okay, then we're going to varnish this. Okay, we're going to take this here along with our pretty peacock. So again, these are alternatives. So that's that's kind of why I'm using other colors in here. I'm also grabbing a piece of the Calypso Coral. And since this piece was 4 3/4 or 3 3/4 wide, I went ahead and cut a piece at 4. So that's just going to leave a 1/4 inch all around it. All around it. But I do need to cut some of the top and the bottom off. So I think I want to make this, what did I say that was? That was 3/4. And I think I want to cut it down to be about 4 inches. So let's cut this down to 4 1/4. Because like I said, I want a 1/4 inch hanging off of both sides. So now I have to take this down to 4. So let's take a little bit off here and a little bit off up here because we don't want to completely slaughter that sky. Scissors. All right, so there, we just cut a little bit off of each end to make this 4 inches. So it's 3 3/4 by 4. And you can decide if you want to cut more of this off, you absolutely can, and leave more of that cloud showing. You do it how you want it. Okay, that's going to get glued directly on there. And I'm going to have to jump up and go grab, I'm going to have to go grab my circle dies really quick. I thought I grabbed them, but you know, I didn't. And we're gonna need those. All right, so just like that. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, here's our circling layers dies. We're gonna need to move this stuff because I need the mini boss. Mini boss. Oops. Okay, where did that go? All right, so that's gonna sit like that. But first, before I cut that out, I want to grab this pretty peacock. And then I'm going to grab that little flourishing piece there. Okay, again, I'm going to lay it down so I make sure it gets straight. Ah, man, that's sticky. All right, where'd my cardboard go? There it is. Okay, I'm going to take this piece off for a minute. Set this down here, come in with the pretty peacock. And add these down along the bottom. So tone on tone. Okay, and then just a little bit down here on the side, but I'm going to open this so it doesn't touch any of the inside there. Just like that. Okay, there we go. So again, that was tone on tone. But see how cool that is? Even though it is tone on tone, you can still very much see that. Okay, I'm gonna grab, I have a scrap piece here, and I want to grab my layering circle, but I'm gonna grab this one right here, I think. Let me see where I put my dies here. I think I'm gonna do those flowers. Okay, so yep, that works. I need this size, which is the third size up on the layering circles, but I'm using the scallop one. Oops, thought that was the other plate. But it's not. This is what I needed. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay that there, put that in that. Am I missing a piece? No. All right, let's take this through. Okay, see that little scallop? Isn't that cool with those little ridges? Done with that. Let's get this out of the way. All right, I'm gonna come in. I need to get my chamois. And those of you that don't know, I'm doing a thing right now that if you purchase $75 worth of product, and that is before shipping and taxes, if you place a $75 and use my host code here, I will throw in a chamois free for you as a free gift for purchasing in my store. All right, I'm going to use the, hey boy.
Yo, what's goody?
Oh, don't even start that stuff. All right, I'm gonna use the, Versamark pad. The boy screwed me up. And I need to grab my white, where is it? Oh, that's right, I have it up here. My white embossing powder. All right, bear with me 2 seconds. Take a drink.
Munch on yo snacks.
What'd you say?
I said munch on yo snacks.
Oh, munch on yo snacks. Sure.
Chug yo snacks.
All right, stop. All right, I'm going to take the Versamark. I swear he loves to come in and have a presence in the room. All right, I'm gonna do that. And then, where did I put that? Oh, there it is down there. Oh, he's so loud. He's so crazy. I swear. He's a boy. All right, so I'm gonna do that. And there's my Versamark on there. And I don't know why I just grabbed that paper out, because that's why I have my white in here. So I don't have to do that, but, okay. So I just take my white and lightly put that on there. And then where my finger was, I left some powder. So we're gonna remove that. And then right up here. All right, there we go. Then we're gonna come in with the heat tool. That has now fallen behind my desk. Close this stuff up. I've already closed up my Versamark, so nothing gets back in that. Okay, make sure that's completely closed. Then I'm going to grab my little tweezers here, because this sucker is going to get hot, and I don't have really any place to hold on to that without burning myself, and that just doesn't sound like fun. Okay, watch this powder. See how it's slowly changing from powder to that buttery goodness. All right, there we go. That has been embossed. All right, I'm gonna take that off of there, move this, come back in with my card. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put some dots on the back of this. Since these are smaller, I kind of have to be a little bit more excessive with these to make sure I'm covering all those spots that would otherwise sag, and we don't want any sagging going on with our cards, because if people display these, you want them to not be falling over and being weird. Okay, there's that. All right, let's flip this around. Okay, now we're going to stick this with our margins around it. Just like that. Oops, that's crooked. Ugh. All right, don't make it crooked like I just did. All right, there we go. That's straight. Okay, now with this little piece, I'm going to take my doohickey here. My, what is this thing called? Bow jig. And I'm going to wrap this around twice. Okay. Then I'm going to take this piece over, then under, and then tie it just like that. And then go just like that. And pull that tight. Then cut this little piece here, and then cut this piece over here. All right, there we go. Just a little tiny, oops, that's not very straight. Eek. Cut that off. Okay, now you can like spread your two little bows here, because we did double bows. All right, then we're going to come in with this and just take a little bit of that, one of those little glue dots. Where are they at? Where are they hiding? I know they're, oh, there they are, right there. Okay, now we're gonna take this and pull that piece off, maybe, without messing everything up. And then kind of like just fold that glue dot over on itself. So then we can just stick it on the back of this bow. Or actually, I don't know how well that's gonna stick because it's already stuck to my fingernail now. All right, there we go. I got it. There we go. That worked. Okay, and now that is going to get set right down there. Just kind of down towards the bottom. And then you can come back in here and fix these bows because they kind of went goofy. There we go. All right, just like that. And then that is going to get set on dimensionals right there. And then we're going to put our sentiment on the inside of this card. So nothing's going to be said on the outside. We're just kind of bringing some, there it is, some of those elements together from the bottom and up here. So then again, your choice on what kind of sentiment you're going to add to the inside of this. Okay, then we're going to do that scrapbook page. All right, just like that. Oh, I think that turned out so cute. And again, you take that paper here, put it on the inside of, oh, wait a minute. I'm not done for some reason, silly me. Thinking that I am done with, I only made the one alternative card. All right, so there's that one. Cute. All right, so let me grab the other card that I had planned on making with you guys. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. All right, this one's kind of fun. This one, we're gonna now come in with that stencil that I was telling you guys about. So we're gonna take this. This is our card piece. I came in with Seaside Spray. So we're gonna go ahead and varnish that. Okay, so I took a piece. This is 2 1/4 by, or no, it is 2 1/4 width by 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 length. This piece is cut from the inside of that, that's not it. The inside piece to the envelope, whatever I'm trying to say. My goodness, spit it out, lady. This is also, or no, this is at 2 1/2, so it's 1/4 of an inch bigger than that. So it's 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. Okay, I'm gonna put those right like that. But before we do that, because the reason why I liked that sea spray is you can see the little sea spray sprigs in there. We're gonna lay this down, grab our thing here. I'm gonna use just a little piece of adhesive on the back of here, just enough to hold that to my piece here. And then I'm going to take this and just like that, I'm going to angle this up kind of towards the top. Or no, I'm not. What was I doing? Did I have, oh no, it's square, so you can angle, that's what I meant, is up towards the top like that, like the sun is up higher and the rays are shining more down. Then I'm going to come in with my washi tape. You know how we always take our washi tape that we don't really like that much and just kind of put that there. I mean, not to say that I don't like this washi tape, I just don't quite know what to do with washi tape. Yeah, besides use it for holding things down. It's a great tape for holding down our dies in our machines, because then they don't move around and screw everything up. All right, so that's gonna sit like that. I'm gonna come in with Bumblebee because we know that that's one of our coordinating colors. Now, let me tell you something with this die. Okay, as you can see, these are free floating. You really want to be careful, so I advise grab a piece of scrap paper or whatever you're working with and dab your sponge off over here a little bit so you don't get these weird funky marks like that where it looks like it's, and then you just want to kind of just come in and press this because you want to have that oops, we have a gooey on there, one of our pieces from which, oh my goodness, which we don't want that there because we don't want it hiding anything, but my goodness, it is going to be a bear. It does not want to come out. There we go. All right, So you can kind of do that, or, I mean, to keep this looking good, you're going to probably just want to keep dabbing this around on there. But since we've added the washi tape and stuff, it's not going to move on us. But if you roll this around, these things are going to move and you're not going to have a crisp line underneath there, which is really what we want. Okay, just like that. Oops. See, don't do that. All right, so now I'm going to close that. Then I'm going to grab that Calypso Coral because I kind of want the inside to be, you know, when you look at the sun, the inside's always a hair darker. So I'm just going to lightly tap some of that Calypso Coral kind of around in the inside of that. Just like that, okay? All right, now watch. Now I hope I didn't get any under, oh, it looks like I did okay. All right, now we're gonna pull this tape off. And since we're going to be using this again, it is going to sit right there. Look at that. And since we put a little bit of that tape on the back, it didn't go anywhere. See where I kind of got a little bit down here, but it's not like it's not part of the sun, so it's okay. Now where did I put all my pieces? All right, so there's that. So this is going to be kind of simplified. We're going to add that there, add that there. Make sure our margins on both sides are good. So I'm going to put this piece down first. I'm just going to use, why I put the lid on that, who knows? Okay, so how I'm going to do this is I'm going to go this way and then bring it up to where I know everything's even, just like that. And then I'm going to bump that straight up to the front. Leaving my sun towards the top. Okay, like that. And then I'm taking a piece that is 3/8 of an inch by, or wait a minute, I need a regular ruler because this thing is not cutting the mustard here. It is actually 3/4 of an inch, it looks like. No, maybe not. No, it's 3/8. 3/8 of an inch by, I think it's like 4, almost 4, because then once I've done that, I've cut my edges just a little bit off kilter here. So when I put this on, I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to take that Calypso Coral and I'm going to grab this stamp set here. And I'm going to put the "May your journey through life take you to many new and exciting places." Just like that. Alright, then that is going to get popped up right in the center there. So I'll come back in with a couple of these. Actually, do I need some of this around that? I think I do. All right, so again, just taking a couple of those little roundies, twisty rounds, and then bringing it up here, cutting it. Okay, and then I just make sure I stick that to one of those. Then when I go to put it on there, I just make sure I have it a little bit popped up and out like that. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of tip this where it is kind of angled a little bit crooked there. And just grab these little pieces and put them how you want them, just like that, just to add a little bit of, you know, element in there. And so see how that kind of sits at an angle? And then I can come in with a couple of our, those are not the right color. I could do some of the bumblebee and come in on there. Or do I have, oh, see, I do have some of these. But I would say do Seaside Spray, since that's what this color is. But I'm going to leave it for now, just to show you, so we can move on to this scrapbook page. So that's the next card, or the other card that I came up with. All right, let's get into, let me move some of this stuff away because I gotta be able to get in here with these 12 by 12 sheets of paper. I'm gonna move this over. All right, put that up there. All right, take a drink. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab a 12 by 12 piece of petal pink. Then we're going to grab the piece of acetate that is on the front of our the back side of our stamp here, and you can wipe this off when we're done, and then you can do what you want to do. Okay, we're going to take, we're going to use petal pink on this. Did I already bring my petal pink? No, I didn't. All right, so petal pink is right, oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna grab petal pink, so tone on tone. We're pretty much gonna take this and just kind of dab it a couple times in our ink pad, just like that. Okay, more is better. Oh, excuse me, more is better. And then we're going to grab our mister, which mine has some of that frost white shine in it, which is all good. I'm gonna move this off to the side because I don't want it getting wet yet. And then I'm gonna spray this pretty generously and then move it around. So I make sure I grab a lot of that color, and that's good. I want it to be drippy and juicy. That's a-okay. And then I'm gonna take this and then I'm just going to, can you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm gonna take it and I'm just going to let it drip. Okay, just like that. Just let it drip on there. And if you didn't get it all, come in with a couple more squirts and let it just go. Okay, now take it and flick it. Now you're gonna get smaller drips all over your sheet. Closer is better. Okay, and then just come in and kind of just take your sheet and just kind of daub it around. like you're an artist. I mean, look at this. Come on now. And see? And you can do this a couple of times, but you're just getting some of that extra color on there, okay? Then you can wipe this off with a baby wipe and put it back on your stamps and you're all good, okay? So just enough of, like I said, I used mine with the shimmer because I wanted the shimmer to it. Okay. Are we frozen or are we still rolling here? Because on my screen it looks like we're frozen. Well, I don't know. We're going to keep going here. All right. So that's what that looks like. Okay. Then I'm going to take a piece of 12 by 12 old olive. And I'm just going to take a small portion and see how much I want of that. And I'm going to tear it towards me. And I want it to be different sizes and stuff. So just like that. And I want this side facing me. Okay, it's frozen on my iPad, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's okay. All right, this piece is going to go along the bottom here, just like that. So I'm going to glue that straight down. I'm glad I kind of already cut some of these pieces so I don't make you guys have to sit here all night long watching me do this scrapbook page. Okay, so just like that. Then I have this piece here, which is, this is 8 by 8, I believe. No, 8.5 by 8.5. So I just took a piece of Pretty Peacock and cut 8.5 by 8.5. Okay, so you're not seeing a whole heck of a lot of that, but that's okay because it just adds a touch of element to it because I'm kind of big on that. Or if we want to, we can move this up like that, right above that grass. Okay, no, I want it over that. There we go. Then we're going to take 2 pieces of white, and I just grabbed some copy paper from my printer. Where did I put those 2 pieces? Ah, I cut them and I had them in here. Oh, there they are. And these are cut at, these are 4 by 4. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this one here because these are more for just placement for my photos. They're not anything that's really going to be seen. So those are going to sit there. Then I'm going to come in with my, where'd it go? My Petal Pink card that's already done. And I'm going to cut this out. But I'm going to leave a trim around this pink. So I'm going to cut just right down the center of this on that score mark, just like that. And then I want to leave a, how much is around there right now? There is about 1/4 or 1/2 inch, so let's cut. Let's see. What is this? Let me get my ruler and see what the size of this thing is. This is, so that little picture in there is about a 3 by 3 1/4. So where are we at right now? We're at a, so let's cut this out. So I'm just cutting this where it has kind of just about 1/8 of an inch around the outside of it, of that petal pink. Okay, just like that. See how it has 1/8 of an inch around the outside of that? Then I'm going to come in with, okay, make sure those stay there, because we want each square to be 4 by 4. Then the next piece I'm going to cut out is going to be the green. So I have my old olive here. So that's going to be cut at 4 by 4. Okay. And then I want to have some of that Calypso Coral. So where did my Calypso Coral piece go? Thought I had some extra left over here. Because I cut it off the bottom of, there it is. All right. All right, so what do you think if we do this? Inside of that. Like that, or like, I think that's too much pink. Yeah, I like it better with the green. Or we could also come in with that, where did I put it? That Seaside Spray. And we could do that on that. What do you think? I like that. Because we have enough pink here that, okay. So we're gonna cut this down to 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, or 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then our Seaside Spray is going to be cut at 4 by 4. So that's going to go there. That's going to go on top of there. Just like that. And then this piece is going to go there. Okay? Now what we're going to do is, this is where I'm going to need this piece. So let's cut this down to 4 by 4. That's already 4. All right, that's going to go there, and we're going to grab a piece of basic white, not Whisper White. Why I always think that. Oh, why I always say that. Ugh, I can't get it through my head. All right, we need a piece that is going to be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, now watch what we're going to do with this. We're going to, I'll get this stuff out of the way. All right, I'm going to pick this up and move it for just a minute, because we need to come back in with this. Take just that spot of that on there, flip this over, stick it to our card. Okay, here's our little sheet here. So I'm gonna try to even it up exactly so I don't have any border around there, because left alone, this has a border. Oops, and make sure I get it where I'm not covering where I need to be putting that. Okay, let's come in with this bumblebee. Ooh, I'm starting to get warm. Is it hot flash fever? Ooh, I tell you what. Okay, let me make sure that's really stuck down. And then come in here again with this bumblebee. And see, what the heck was I thinking with this? Who knows? I'm sure you guys were probably yelling at me, move that piece, what are you doing? So my neighbor calls me right before I go on here. My goat got out and it was stuck back behind his fence. So me and the boy have to go running out there and fix the fence and get this goat back in the backyard before I'm like 15 minutes into having to go live. Darn goats. They pick the best times to decide to get out and be crazy, right? Because they don't realize I'm going live or what. All right, I'm going to come back in with that Calypso Coral again and just kind of lightly do this center and then kind of disperse some of it out a little bit. Just like that. And if you don't want to use your sponges that you have here, by all means, come in with your blender brushes. But again, when you do this, you're going to have to tap. Don't rub, because this thing, see, it's going to move around on you. You don't want that. And mine's moving around just because the fact that I didn't adhere these things down. Okay, so that's what I wanted. So that's all good. Okay, let's bring that page back in. And that's okay because we're not going to see that, but we didn't want that moving. So I'm not upset about that. All right, let's bring our page back in. This is going to get set on here. Okay, so let me get this adhered down to this. So next month, remember that the last Thursday of the month, we will be doing this again. So make sure you get your So Cool box, your paper pumpkin kit, so you can join me and we can put some of these alternatives together. Or you guys can come up with your own and show me on the page what you guys created. Take some pictures of your kids and yourself putting these together. How fun is that? I love this upcoming box or this upcoming kit. Share with the little ones, the kiddos of your life. All right. So now to make this thing even Steven. All right, that's gonna go up there. I gotta make sure. Okay, just like that. But first, I'm gonna come down here with these trees. and get out our old olive, since that is the color we have down here. Okay, I don't know why I moved that, but I did. Okay, I'm going to put a placement of these right here. Okay, and see how that looks kind of watercolor because of that behind there? I love that. Okay, that's going to stay there. Then we're going to come in with maybe a set down here. Okay, that stays there like that. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, this one's going to come down here a hair. Okay. Maybe I could fill that back in just a skosh there. Okay, there we go. And then what I was thinking is we could take some of that tone on tone and put some of these flowers across here. But I'm not sure if I like that or not. I think that might be overkill. And then do we want a set of trees up over here? Maybe. Okay, there we go. All right, done with trees. So there, we have our 3 bushels of trees, because you know how I said that we do things in threes. All right, then we need to just adhere these down. And if you want to, when you go to cut your photos, your photo will then have, if you want to cut those at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, then you'll have this little bit of white around it using this piece here. Okay, then I'm going to grab one of those little center pieces and one of these pink clouds. Actually, the yellow clouds is what I wanted. And that's going to sit kind of underneath that like that. Then, let's get this last piece right here put up. Okay, there we go. So that's good. That's going to sit right there. But let's get some of those little birds on there with our Calypso Coral. Just like that. That's going to go there. Then I'm going to take a... Hi, Jamie. How are you? That's going to go there. Then what I want to do is take another piece of this, wrap that around. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think it's cute. Kind of cute for the outdoorsy. You Oregon people. Like I was just saying, it's kind of chilly down here right now, so we haven't really been going outside today. Or not chilly, but it's been windy. So no outsideness for us. I guess it was chilly for us, I guess I should say, because us in Arizona, when you get acclimated to the temperatures down here, it becomes 60 down here and we're freezing. And you guys come down here from Oregon and you're wearing sweats, or you're wearing shorts and tank tops, because 60 for you is awesome. All right, that's just gonna go right there. So this, I'm gonna kind of move this around. You used to be one of us. You are absolutely right. I was a Oregonian for the majority of my life. And now I would go up there and I would freeze. My body has acclimated to this Arizona weather. Like I said, when it's 70 down here, I'm cold. And I would have never, ever in a million years thought 70 was cold. But your body does weird things once it becomes used to where it lives, I guess. All right, there we go. That's better. That's how I wanted that. Okay, and then what I was going to do is grab one of these little sentiment pieces. Also, I wanted this. I wanted one of these green ones. It's going to be kind of two-layered here. Actually, no, I don't want the green one. I fibbed. I want the, was it this? Do I want that going across there? Let's see. Not sure if I do or not. I know I want to say, here's to you on there. Okay, there's that. Not sure if I want that on there. I don't think I do. I think I might want it up there though. I think I like it up there across that. And then I'll pop it up just to give it some dimension. But what the heck am I, oh, there they are. Okay, I want the here's to you. Where did I put that? Oh, there. No, where did I put it? I had it stuck to the back of something. Oh, there it is. I knew I took it off of one of my pieces and eek. All right, that's what I want right there. But I need to slide this over and grab this. Yeah, you would freeze here. I know, right? And to think that, I mean, which blows my mind to think that we have lived down here already for 8 or 9 years now. Is that how long we've been down here? And it just, I'm like, what the heck? 8, 9 years I've lived down here? It doesn't seem real to me. It's like, no way. I haven't been down here that long. But it's true. I have. We moved down here in 2012. So yeah, it's been almost 10 years. Next year it'll be 10 years. So yeah, it's been 9 years. Craziness. Like that just, what? Really? No. Where has the time gone? That's what I wanted this little green piece for. I was going to put it along here and put this here. That's what I wanted. Okay, I knew I needed that little green piece for something. All right, that's going to get stuck all the way down. right like that. Then this piece is going to get dimensionals on it. Oh, it's just crazy. And then I look at our kids and I look at the, well, obviously I don't look at your kids, but I mean, I look at the pictures of when you post of your kids, and it's like, especially your youngest and my youngest was barely walking, and yours was walking, but she was still so little. And now, isn't she in isn't she in high school already? Or is she like almost in high school? And it's like, what the heck? And to think that our oldest girls are, mine has a baby and yours, you know, is in college, and it's just blows my mind. Makes me feel old, to be honest with you. And then to think I'm a grandmother. That's, I mean, I don't see my granddaughter, but to think that, yeah, I'm a grandma is crazy. But I guess it doesn't make me feel too old because of the fact that I don't see her, so. Which is tough, but I mean, things happen and it is what it is. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna put this up there on that because I want some dimension. Let's get this out of the way. All right, guys, we are almost done with this. I know I've taken up a lot of your 7th grade. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. I knew she was getting up there. I'm like, holy smokes. And oh, she's 13. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, because that's right. She is a year older than Caden. Yep, that's right. Because Caden is going to be 12 this year. Oh, our babies. Our babies are not babies anymore. Eee. And I remember us all sitting there, you know, holding the babies and, you know, breastfeeding and doing all that kind of stuff. And yeah, craziness. Where the heck? All right, I want that moved up just a little bit because I want to be able to see more of that pink. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay this or glue this down. But I know that I'm going to leave this part up here not glued because I know I want to add that little piece. Yeah, I just found out my oldest daughter's dad is bringing his parents down to Arizona, down here to Tucson, in the beginning of May. So I'm so excited to get to see them. It seems like it's been forever since they've been down here to see us, and they get to see, you know, my daughter's little girl, my granddaughter, and that's so good. I'm so glad they get to all get together and see them, and they're going to come out here. And maybe one day, you know, my daughter will figure life out and hopefully come back around because this is just craziness. But, I mean, it is what it is. I can't change her mind, and she'll just have to figure things out for herself. And that's a part of life. That is a part of growing. And I understand that, and that's why I just let it be what it is. Because I would make myself a mad woman if I didn't. And I'm glad I have a little bit of faith because I give it to him as well. All right, that's that. All right, there you go. There is our super cute little piece here from using the Here's to You, making a scrapbook page, and those cards that we made earlier. So like I said, if you guys would like the new upcoming box, make sure you get the paper pumpkin kit. So cool. It is great for kids. Great for kids to share with kids. It is 12 fun shaped cards, Like I said, they're $22 plus tax, but your shipping is included in that price. And I really think $22 is not a bad price for something that you get everything you need in. And this one that is now no longer available made 8 cards just by itself. And I decided to make a couple of alternatives for you. So we made the scrapbooking page. It came with the 4 stencils that we will now keep forever and be able to use forever. So there's one card that was an alternative. Here is the other card we made as an alternative. So either one of those can go in one of those envelopes. Those are the 2 cards. And then these are the cards that were made in this kit. If I can get it out of here. There's the envelope for that one. So this kit was to originally make this card and this card to make 4 of each one of those. So you could make 8 cards just stand alone right out of this kit box. This card you'd make 4 of, and this card you'd make 4 of. But I wanted to show you guys some alternative methods of card making with this kit, which is I made this card and I made this card, and then the scrapbook page. So as you can see, you are not limited at all with these kits. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys again on... Let me get out my little thing because I keep forgetting I need to post one up here. I will see you guys, well, I see you guys every Monday for Fun Day Monday, but I will see you April 29th to do the Paper Pumpkin Live here on Facebook at 6 p.m. to do this kit with you guys. So when you order your kit, I mean, obviously open it up, play with it, do what you want, but then come and watch me on the 29th of April and I will show you some alternatives to what this kit can make. All right, you guys, have a great evening. Thank you so much for sitting through my stamping, card making shenanigans and sharing with you what I love. All right, you guys, have a good one. See you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.